Welcome back to another Roblox video. In this video I'm on Jailbreak since there's been a really big update and it's really cool. So the main features of this update are a whole new robbery, which you can see over there, a new military base, and also a new season. I would suggest watching the whole way through this video since there'll be tips and stuff for the new robbery. So this is the new military base. It previously was over here, but I believe they moved it so it wasn't so close to the new tomb robbery. This new military base I think is definitely an upgrade. So the main changes are, instead of a shield, it's got turrets. Now, the good thing about this is it means you don't need a police suit to get in. If you wear a police suit, you still get shot at by this. It's not you need a police suit, it's just you have to be careful when you go in as a criminal. So if you would like to see the damage that these cool turrets do, there's just two of them, but they're reasonably powerful. I stand here, look at that. That's a quick kill. To get through the entrances, you do need a key card, but since there's no shield, you can just fly over in an air vehicle or something. So it's got pretty much all the same stuff that it had before, but one really good change they have made is they've added the military helicopter in here, which makes a lot of sense. Since it's the military base, it should have the military helicopter. Also, another handy thing they've done is with the UFO exit, it's a bit easier to get out of now. Yeah, so that's the military base change. The dune buggy was removed from the game. It is still spawnable and stuff, but you can't buy it anymore. So to start the new robbery, you need 3 people so that one person can stand on each of these pressure plates. The wheels turn, this wheel turns, and then the main door will begin to open. Then you walk in, the floor will collapse, then this door will open and you start your first parkour. Now, these red pads appear, you don't want to stand on them. Very shortly after the red appears, spikes come up. So it's not too hard, this one, in my opinion. Now this is the harder parkour, in my opinion. You come along, and these pads, if you stand on them for too long, you'll end up going down. There are also arrows, but the best technique, in my opinion, is to just make sure you don't jump on the red ones too often, and just keep moving, keep jumping, never stop jumping, and keep moving the whole time. You saw I never got hit by an arrow and didn't end up falling. If you fall, doesn't matter, it teleports you back to the start of that parkour and gives you a little bit of damage. Now, there's this bridge. Now, if you run across this bridge, it collapses behind you. Oh no, I'm lagging. That is the worst thing. Oh my gosh, okay. If you fall, you one-shot die in that lava, so you don't want to fall. Then, these doors will open, and you can come and collect one of these giant diamonds. Then this coffin goes down, and it starts shaking, but you're fine, you just need to wait here a little bit. Then, this door here will open up. You can see? And then, there's a cart, you get in it. So here's the first duck point, coming up now. There's also a switch. Now, in my opinion, I would suggest swapping the switch to the right. Now, that switch decides upon 2 paths, and the exit that you come out when pointing the switch to the right, I think is probably the better one. So you'll keep going along, and there'll be these points where you have to press E. You can just spam E if you want. And here is one of the exits. You'll get 7,000 if you don't have any game passes, and if you have VIP you get a bit more, but the extra big bag thing, that doesn't affect it. Then, if you see where I am, I'm near the volcano base, and actually the classic car has been added here. So that is why I suggest going to this exit, because it's got the closest vehicle. And then you can come along, and for me, I'm just going to come to the $1 million store and grab my favourite vehicle, which is the military helicopter. If you have the big bag game pass, I would not suggest doing the tomb robbery, because you could do the museum and get just as much, and the museum's way easier. Sure, you do need 2 people to get out the museum, but it's a much quicker thing to do. The museum, you just hop in, grab some things, hop out. And actually, if you use a tactic I have shown in another video, which I'll link in the top right corner up here, you can get out of museum with 1 person, and you just need 2 people to get in, unlike the tomb robbery, which you need 3, and it's a way longer robbery. So if you're someone with game passes, don't go for the tomb robbery. Okay, let's start a tomb robbery. Okay, I'm in. Police can't enter, so if I get in, I'm safe from police. Okay. Here we go. Let's try the other exit. I almost did it without grabbing a gem. I'm gonna make sure that I flick the lever the other way this time. Actually, it's already flicked that way. So you'll see I'll go the other way this time. Yep. So I feel that this path has more duck points. And here we go. We've done that one. And you'll see that the place you come out for this one is near the city. The roadster's the closest vehicle, so in my opinion this isn't as good because you have to walk quite a distance, and then if you're using one of the $1 million vehicles like the military helicopter, you'll have to drive the whole way back. Unless the roadster is your vehicle of choice, I would suggest going out the other exit. But if the roadster is your vehicle of choice, this is obviously the better option since you spawn very close to it. One other quite small change to Jailbreak that came with this update is if you come over to the volcano base, there is now only 1 collector, and it's this one. If you come over here, there is no collector here anymore. That collector is actually now in the tomb robbery. If you didn't notice it, it's when you get in the cart. It's right next to the cart. Also, if you want to see the new vehicle, this is it. Apparently, it's going to have like cool flames coming out of these when you actually drive it. But I think that's where we're going to have to end today's video. Like, subscribe, hit the bell to get notified. Bye!